that glitters is about density. So this is for Jaslyn. So everybody say, hey, Jaslyn, we hope you get back soon.
Hey, Jaslyn, hope you get back soon.
So ultimately, we should be able to understand and use the terms mass, volume, and density. We should be able to have the density formula and calculate for the variables, density, mass, and volume. We should understand what an intensive and extensive property. That's something I'm not going to test you guys on, but it's a good thing to understand about properties in general. So all matter has mass and volume. And both of these depend on how much is present. So I want you guys to take the first, actually just the first bullet point here. You don't have to do the rest of it. Right. So mass and volume, like they both depend on how much matter's there, right? So if I have more stuff, I have more mass, right? If I have more volume, I have more stuff, assuming the same substance. So like if I have more lead, it's going to take up more space than less lead. Right? Today we're going to talk about the ratio. But what mass and volume are extensive. So that means that type of property depends on how much stuff is there. Okay? Makes sense, right? So if I have more water, I'm going to have more stuff, more mass and more volume. Like, you guys ever carry the water jugs for football?
No.
Why not?
Sure.
I don't know.
I'm running away from it.
Oh, I don't want to carry the water. All right. Density is the ratio of mass and volume. Okay? That's key. You guys are going to want to get the first two bullet points here, not the third one. So density is the ratio of mass to volume. So when I think ratio, what is that? What jumps to your mind there when I say ratio? What do you think, Ben? Fraction. Talking about a fraction of the ratio of mass over volume. So density is constant for a substance. So no matter how much of a substance is there, it has a consistent density. So that's what it means by intensive. So it's kind of like, think about it this way. If I'm a car builder, if I need to build 10 cars, how many wheels do I need? How many tires? 40. If I need to build 100 cars, how many tires do I need? 400. So the more tires, the more cars I build, the more tires I need, right? Makes sense. That's extensive. But how many tires are on one car? 4. Does it matter how many cars I build? If I have more cars, there's still 4 tires per car. So that's what I mean by intensive. Like it doesn't change despite how many there are. So the ratio is the same of wheels per car. There's always 4 wheels per one car. No matter how many cars I make. Kind of like density. No matter how much stuff I have, if it's the same phase, like water, it's going to have the same density. Okay? Which one weighs more, guys? Pound of feathers or a pound of lead?
Pound of both.
Pound of both. What do they both weigh?
Pound.
Both weigh 1 pound. They have the same mass, same weight.
That joke used to get me a lot.
Yeah, but think about it.
I never understood it for a while.
You have so many feathers to take up the same amount of matter, or to weigh out the same mass as lead. This is where I want to get into the idea of density. Both of these weigh the same thing. You can have as many feathers as a pound. You can have a pound of styrofoam or packing peanuts, right? So they have the same weight. But think about mass and volume. Which of the same mass occupies more volume? Let's go back and take a look. Which one occupies more space? The feathers. Why? What about the density? Which one's more dense? The lead or the feathers? The lead has a higher density. That's the point I'm getting at here. So the lead, more mass is in a smaller volume. More mass, the same mass is in a bigger volume, so it's less dense for the feathers. Okay? Don't have to take this down, okay? Density. You do have to take this down. So I'm going to show you guys a couple tricks too. Density is the ratio of mass and volume. So we're going to define our variables. D is density, M is mass, V is volume. D is equal to M divided by V. That's the equation. Do a little algebra, you can get these equations. But what I got is the triangle. So right now, copy this triangle. Trick. So say I want to calculate density. Look up here, guys. Everybody look up here. Cover up D. It's M over V. Say I want to calculate mass. D times V. Say I want to calculate volume. M divided by D. See how that works? Okay. So let's, you can get all these different equations from this. Don't copy down the equations, just the triangle's fine. Okay? So, I want you guys to do these 3 examples. I'll pause it and then we'll go over it, okay? So we'll solve these problems, and that's it for the video. So if you guys, I'll post this on my YouTube channel. So when you guys are missing chemistry later, you guys can watch it all night long on Friday night.